Good morning, everybody. This is TNT Barbecue with a southern explosive taste. Now today, I'm doing another brisket cook, okay? But on this brisket cook, I'll be using the method that I pretty much looked at his video, called him a couple times, Smokey Joe over at Smokey Joe Barbecue. I'm gonna put an iCard up above, whether it's this one or that one, I don't know which one, but the iCard will be above for Smokey Joe. Go over there, tell him TNT Barbecue sent you, and I'm just gonna go ahead and try to do a my version of his brisket, if it was a Texas style brisket. But before I get to trimming and all that good stuff, I'm just gonna start off with kosher salt. I'm gonna be using this Plowboys barbecue rub, bovine bowl rub. And then I got like a herbaceous, like a lot of herbs in here, garlic, black pepper, fajita seasoning, just different kind of herbs. Not a high salt rub, so because I'm adding the salt with these two rubs, okay? So this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna bring you in. I'm gonna trim some of this brisket off of camera, and just for you to know, this is a 15-pound brisket. It is a choice brisket. I was looking for prime, they didn't have no more prime, so this is a choice. So I'm gonna bring you in when I get through trimming, and we're gonna start seasoning. So next shot will be seasoning this brisket. It's trim. So first thing I want to go on is with the salt, okay? So I like to start off with a nice coating of salt, kosher salt. Stay away from table salt, but you want to use good grain, coarse ground kosher salt. I just dip it up like here and you don't want to go on too salty but you want to go on pretty liberal. And I just do this part on camera. Get the edges. But I just want to, I started with a 14-pound brisket. It's probably close to a 10-pounder. So I pat that in, okay? And like I say, Joe, his last video, he was really layering the flavors. So I'm gonna go on with my herb rub, okay? So, and this has the black pepper incorporated. I don't like a lot of pepper. I'm sorry, guys, but I like a little pepper. But I just don't like the thing to be. I like other flavors besides a lot of pepper. So I did that. It was a little spicy for the family, so I kind of cut back on the pepper. But look at that Joe video. He went pretty liberal with the rub, so I'm gonna go pretty heavy. And I'm gonna just, like I said, I'm not using no binder or nothing. And oh, look at that. Better get all that goodness in here. So I do like garlic though. So this is just pat it in. Pat it in. Like I said, heavy, and I noticed he patted it in real good. We want to create that bark. So my next step is to go on with this Plowboys, okay? And likewise, super heavy on this one. Like, you know. And we're going to just keep patting that in. And I'm cooking this one that's on my, it's called a good one. So that's what I'm using for this, the good one. So I don't use that grill a lot because that grill I use in my competitions. I use that grill a lot when I do a vending, that type of stuff. That's one of my money maker grills. So I don't use it a lot. But today, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and pull that out. I just want a trailer, my barbecue concession trailer, and yes, I got the good one Marshall. I'm gonna go ahead and get all the vents ready to go because I want to make sure this thing breathes. I got the lid up, and it's so cold out here, guys. And what I'm using B&B water Brisket, Texas style, natural lump charcoal, oak lump charcoal. So that's what I'm using. And then I'm using some mesquite wood chunks to go with that oak lump charcoal. So I always like to using this lump. So I want to just point out to you, barbecue fam, is I never cooked a brisket with this much rub on before. But I let it sit up for about 15 minutes. My smoker's coming to temp. But what I want to do is I kind of want the smoke to come to temperature with the brisket in it. So that's what I'm going to do because I want to get all the smoke flavor. I got the mesquite lump wood in there. Mesquite chunks. And I got the Texas. So this is going on the good one smoker. I'm gonna be going up to 275, and I'm gonna do fat side down. And like I said, I'm gonna shake the smoker up the way I'm gonna shake this brisket up the way I want it. So I'm gonna shake this brisket up the way I want it to cook. I mean, I'm trying to tell you, that is a thing of beauty. So that'll be going in the Marshall, the good one Marshall smoker. And I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm not going to do nothing, like Joe said, for the first 6-7 hours until I can scratch this bark and it doesn't chip off. So I'm not going to spritz it or nothing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let it develop bark. I'm going for 270 degrees. TNT, baby. And like I said again, thumbs up to my boy Joe out of Smoking Joe Barbecue. And this good one Marshall. This the one me some competitions this year. Thumbs up to the good one Marshall smoker. So I'm going to go ahead and let it get baptized and smoke. God bless you. God bless America. I'm going to go right here and I'm not going to be scared. Beef consomme. So I'm going to put this on here. So I don't know if I should have did it with a little, but I want this beef consomme. I want this thing beefy, okay? It's pretty thick. It's way thicker than beef broth, so I should have cut it, but I'm good. So, yep. You're going to make a mess like Joe say, so clean it up. So I'm going to go. I'm going to go, oh Lord. So I'm going to go in like such. Ooh, making a mess. Making a mess. So I'm just gonna fold it in like such. And if you make a mess, just clean it up. And I'm gonna fold hope y'all see what I'm doing this, guys, okay? I'm trying to keep it tight. Thank God this beef consommé was so thick. Okay. So, now what I'm going to do, I got all this leftover paper right here. I'm just going to go ahead and put this down right here. I'm going to fold in. Fold it in like such. And just tuck that in. So that's how I rock my brisket. And, you know, sometimes it go good, sometimes it go bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was a serious wrap. So I'm finna get everything cleaned up for the place is back on the smoker, okay? So let's go on back on the Marshall. I'm gonna jack the temperature up, okay? God bless you, God bless you. I got the grill pumped up. I got it hyped up to 275 degrees. Yeah, 275, almost 300 degrees. I'm gonna get this pan right here. Now, one good thing about these Marshalls is they made for these kind of pans. So I got it wrapped, and the bark is delicious. And I'm finna 275 degrees in this pan right here, wrapped in butcher's paper because I want to keep the juices. I'm finna go ahead and let it go until it reaches the internal temperature of about 200 degrees, or till the probe goes in like butter. So like I say, I'm not using a probe. I'm just cooking with bark, thyme, tenderness. Okay, so it did take 6.5, almost 7 hours for the bark to build up. So I didn't even spritz it at all, because when the bark was built, I just went on with some consommé to get it going. Like I say, I think this cooker is actually cooking harder than what it's supposed to, than what this thermometer says, but no complaints. It's cooking. That brisket is cooking pretty fast. Everything is going good. The cook is going sweet. So like I said, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and on the iCards above, I'm gonna put some videos. One video gonna be me trimming a brisket. The other video is gonna be my boy Joe over there at Smoking Joe Pitts barbecue, of his cook he did with the comparison, the Wagyu comparison to the prime brisket. So I'm gonna got this cold. This is TNT barbecue with a southern explosive taste, baby. God bless you, God bless you. So this is the next morning. This brisket got done probably 12:30, 1 o'clock last night. Yeah, it had a 4 to 5 hour stall. Yes, it did. And I was battling the cold. The smoker did his job. It's just that this brisket stalled like no other. So I took it off. I let it rest. It is it's not hot at all. I wouldn't even say it's warm, as so to speak, but I want to warm this brisket up in a different way. I'm gonna slice it and warm it up, but cut it and slice it. So this is gonna be pretty much a cold, kind of cool brisket. So for its temperature wise, but like I said, I cooled it down. You know, I left it wrapped, never looked at it, never took a bite. I was just tired. So hey, y'all know how videos goes, but I'm not gonna jump this video. So I'm just gonna unwrap it with the butcher's paper. And I want you to see all this moisture. Look at that. Oh my god. And the smell. The smell is like you can smell the smoke on this brisket. Oh my goodness. And you know that it is smoky. I mean, you smell like you bring this butcher's paper out and eat this butcher's paper. I can tell this is one of the most smokiest briskets I've ever cooked before. I can tell you that right now. Just by looking at it. Oh my goodness, look at the bark on this brisket. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And look, it got the sticky, caramelized. Oh. And I wish I could. Oh. Oh. I don't want to. Yo, I don't know if you could pick this up, but look at this bark on this brisket. Y'all hear that? Oh my goodness. This is not burned. This is, I can tell, this is the bark I've been looking for. This is the bark I've been looking for. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring you in closer while I slice this brisket, and we're gonna talk about it, and then we'll bring you out with a taste test, okay? So I'm gonna just being perfectly honest with you. I didn't spritz this brisket at all. This bark is nice and crunchy. I just want to cut across the grain, and we just gonna kind of see what we working with right now. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what. Now that's nice brisket. You can see the smoke ring. You can see everything pretty much you want to see. That tells the story right there. Okay, so I'm gonna take a couple slices out. And I wish it was cold or warmer, but hey, like I say, due to the fact that, you know, I didn't want it to overcook, so I had to cool it down, and I didn't want to do the video last night because I was basically had to go somewhere, and so me and the wife had to celebrate. But I want you to look at something. Look at this brisket. Look at it. Now this is cool down, but look at the juices in this brisket. I mean, this is amazing. Hope you can pick up this what I'm laying down here. This is amazing. Look at brisket right here. That is yum. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these off to the side. I'm gonna slice a piece off the point. I'm gonna separate that like that. Put that over here. I'm just gonna see. Like I said, I never cooked a brisket like this before, so this is new to me with this much rub on it. So I mean, look at that. This is just melt in your mouth. Slice this brisket up. We're gonna put it into a pan, and you know, we're gonna. But I want to show you this right here before we leave, guys. I just want to show you this very juicy and tender. Look at that, guys. That is where it's at right there. Look at that smoke ring. Come on. You cannot look how juicy this brisket is though. I mean, that is some outstanding moist brisket. Let me see, can I find look at that slice right there. Now I just want you to pick up the slice, how moist and juicy it is. So they're gonna burn in. I don't recook my burnt ends because I like it like that, and I just rather for you to add your own sauce to the burnt ends. I mean, this burnt end right here is just. I just want to bring you a. Finished product video of everything done. I mean, let's do a. Oops. Yeah, I guess that broke trying to hang, so that's okay. This is, like I say, par none. One of my most smokiest, full of flavor, fat rendered. I'm talking the fat has rendered so good. I mean, it's like part of the meat, kind of. It's hard to explain, but it's like adhered to the meat, and all the fat has rendered down into the meat, and it's just this piece right here has really got me excited right here. I mean, I don't get excited about barbecue, but this piece of barbecue right here, this is one piece of point, got me so excited. I'm just like licking my lips. So what I'm gonna do, I got this ready to go into my warmer, and about time it's warmed up, it'll be ready to eat dinner. What we're gonna have with it is probably some baked potato, some buns. This is just good by itself. So I'm telling you what, I just really love this brisket. Thank you again, Joe. I really appreciate you. Just a lot of people probably have told me before. I know I talked to James before, and he was talking to me about how to make this brisket bark stand out the way it did. But sometimes it just take you over and over again before it clicks. And I mean, it even right now I'm trying to scrape the bark off this brisket. It is not going nowhere. It has adhered to the meat, and it's part of the meat. So very flavorful bark. This is what I've been looking for this whole time. All right, thank you. God bless you. God bless America.